friend dates, gooey cinnamon buns, the first sun rays with the ability to lure out my freckles, and lots of time to myself. In this episode of my Broad Diaries, I take you with me on my small ventures around Copenhagen as I take it easy in between travels. Being back in my home city after traveling to London, I felt much more at peace than before. I promise it gets more fun from here.
Good morning. I'm sweating already. Wet armpits, actually my least favorite feeling.
I started my week meeting up with Amadia to grab brunch at Wolf and Kinstali. They're known for their classic Scandinavian breakfast where you can pick between 5 or 7 items to make up your meal layout. We had such a nice date. I got scrambled eggs, salmon gravlax, rye and sourdough bread, Caesar salad.
Hi everyone. Are you ready for your class? No. It's 4 hours. I am obsessed with this job. Thank you.
And a Nutella pastry I took for the road. I devoured it on my way to class. I could not wait. This was my first film class about sexuality in Danish cinema, which was really, really interesting.
I'm about to go to Spa PR. I'm really excited to go take a look at their showroom and meet them. I'm trying to do things every day that are not necessarily comfortable. So like going to this appointment, meeting people, it's not uncomfortable, but it's definitely out of my comfort zone because I'm going alone. It can be kind of scary sometimes. It's like nerve-wracking meeting someone new, making a new friend, but every time that I wander out my comfort zone, I always feel incredible. Also, yesterday class, I did not expect it to be like that. I did leave like 2.5 hours into the class. I can't sit in a class for 4 hours. I already struggle with participating, like raising my hand and saying stuff I get so stressed about, but that whole class was about sex films. It's fun to study whatever, but then when the prof calls on you to make a comment about a scene, that's where I draw the line. I can't come up with something intelligent to say about this. I don't know, like I could easily write something, but having to say it out loud in front of a class full of students, I'm just like, okay, peace. I'm calling it. Like I can't do this. Lectures aren't mandatory. That's why I left early. Film interests me obviously so much, so it's really fun.
The next morning, I headed over to Spelt PR to take a look at their gorgeous showroom and to borrow pieces for Paris. Their puppy was the cutest thing I've ever seen, and she set up camp on my jacket. It was a very difficult goodbye.
I borrowed a jacket for Paris. I'm so excited about. I look see-through and I can't get over it. Anyway, I was just on FaceTime with my mom for the past hour. Yeah, I'll let you know if I do anything fun, but it might just be a chill night journaling sesh vibe. Hi, just made some matcha, did my laundry. A bit of a reset day, just trying to get my life in order. Yeah, I wanted to pop in to thank the sponsor of this video, Casetify. I have been on the go, and so it is very important that I have a case that I feel like my phone is protected by. I am extremely clumsy. I sometimes even am just like fiddling with my phone and I throw it across the room by accident. It's like you'll be holding something and somehow you find yourself throwing it. I've done that with a lot of shit. Having a good case is necessary. They're known for the cases you can just like throw across the room. The cool thing about Casetify cases is that they can withstand up to 134 drops from 11.5 feet, which is also 5 times the military standard. And it stays sleek. Okay, we're gonna try the drop test. Withstand 11.5 feet and then break.
Let's see it.
I'm
Right.
really scared actually.
Wait, it's kind of scary.
No.
Wait.
It's good.
That was really loud.
Was that scary?
They have prints for everyone. Sometimes I like something a bit more basic, simple, and then I picked this one because the colors stood out to me and I love the like little potato look. The most fun case ever. I love it so much. They also have an artist program which supports artists from all over the world. My favorite artist is Lorien Stern. She made this case and she has such cool prints. This, by the way, is called the Baby Blue Twist, and this is the After Party by Lorien Stern. You can use the link in my description to get 15% off. You can match with me. This is actually the coolest thing. Thanks, Casetify.
Yay. Going to Tivoli Food Market. I know I wear this outfit every single day, but I actually am just so cold in this city and I didn't bring any other sweatshirts or anything cute, so it is what it is. This mirror is like deforming me.
The next day, we went to Tivoli Food Hall, this food court with a bunch of booths of different cuisines. I got a quesadilla. It was okay, but I don't think I would get it again. Apparently the bao spot here has really great bao. I don't know if I would really go out of my way to come to this food court though, because a lot of people have just not had the best food experiences here. I really wanted to spend some time outside, so I went to read my book in Kongens Have afterwards. It was a really windy day, however, the sun made up for it. I bundled up and devoured the bell jar. I started this book when I was feeling a bit sad, and so I related a lot with Esther, the narrator. She's torn between what life path to take. Should she get married or should she become the writer she's always dreamt of being? She struggles to overcome hurdles on both fronts, uninterested or absent boys and boyfriends, and rejection in the field of writing. She feels lost and experiences emotions I can definitely understand. However, as this is set in the 1950s, treatments for depression consist of shock therapy and whatnot, and so we follow her through her journey towards healing that is quite questionable at times. It got me thinking a lot about how much willpower we have over our mental health and how much can be out of our control. It was a really thought-provoking read. Someone said this was a bold choice of literature for someone who already wasn't feeling her best, and they were absolutely right. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. The following morning, I met with Isabella to take a look at Baum's newest collection in preparation for Paris.
Good evening. In my, I don't even know what this says. Women to the power of women. Preach! I actually have no energy because I'm drained, and I don't even know why I'm drained because I'm not doing anything. I think moving away from home has just forced me to realize what is lacking from my life. Things I knew weren't there, things I knew I needed to work on, all this stuff that I knew wasn't great in my life. And then moving away from home, from my family, from the comfort of everything that I know and everyone that I know, to a new country has just forced me to come to terms with what it is I need to change, what it is I need to work towards introducing into my life. The sky is pink. Nothing moved.
Then I got sick again, or actually just never really got better. On week 4 of feeling ill, I was not a very happy camper. Honestly, editing this back has been draining. I was in such a bad place and wasn't really able to appreciate everything I had going on and just being abroad. The fact that I was feeling so bad and that no one else was made me feel even worse. It was a vicious cycle. I also had a lot of realizations about my life that I hadn't really been faced with within the comfort of home. So anyways, we got through it, which is why I won't harp on it. Time heals all, and so does talking to your loved ones about how you're feeling. That was my savior. I will say though that I was eager to find pockets of peace within my busy day-to-day. I was trying to find ways to both relax and take in the beauty of Copenhagen simultaneously. Therefore, reading in parks and taking walks are what got me out of my funk and made me feel better about how I was spending my time. This week was packed with brand meetings, which I find so fun. I love meeting people and learning more about brands I love so much. This was such a pinch me moment, entering the Ganni showroom, a brand I have admired the pieces of for so long. Maya was an angel too, which just made the appointment so much lovelier. In the afternoon, Clem and I went to Anderson Bakery before my class to grab some pastries. We tried this caramel one, which was sweet with a salty caramel filling. I can't resist trying the cinnamon bun everywhere I go, so we shared that one too. We ate outside. This was the first day I didn't need my puffer jacket, which made me very happy.
Mais avant d'arriver ici, j'étais pas une pastry girl à Montréal.
Moi non plus, zéro.
Jamais.
Excuse-moi, mes pouces sont pas beaux.
Ah, t'es pas...
This was such a calm week in between travels, despite the little breakdown. Definitely a week packed with reflections and lots of much needed downtime. Next week I'm in Paris, where I was in foodie heaven and had lots of fun dates, so stay tuned. It will be narrated in French also, so yeah, very exciting. See you next week.